Hey there everybody, thanks for logging on to this video. My name is Fredrik Pihl and I'm a Swedish guitar player. And for those of you that have been following my channel, thank you very much first and foremost. You might know that lately I've been playing headless guitars, especially Strandberg guitars without a headstock. And right now you're watching me sitting with this guitar, which actually have a headstock. But don't be too worried, I still play my Strandbergs 95% of the time, but every now and then I use guitars with a headstock. And a while back I did a video for a company called Polychrome DSP where I was using this particular guitar, which led to a lot of people asking what kind of guitar I was using in that video. So I thought I would make this very quick video just explaining what this guitar is and where I got it and why I play a guitar with a headstock all of a sudden. So first and foremost, this is a Harley Benton guitar, and if you know Harley Benton, you know that they are not the most high-priced guitars out there, but they still make pretty good guitars considering the price, and this is not an exception. This is my second Harley Benton that I got a while back, and the reason for getting this guitar was that I wanted to have a kind of like a shred machine, quote unquote, that I could use for you know, those kind of situations where you need that kind of guitar. And also I wanted to have a guitar with a Floyd Rose tremolo right here. And because in the past when I was younger I played a lot of guitars with a Floyd Rose trem, and to be honest, nowadays they're not my favorite or go-to kind of trems at all, but I still wanted to have a guitar in my arsenal with a Floyd Rose. You know, if you ever need to do dive bombs or some of the more crazy whammy work, I mean, Floyd Rose tremolos are unbeatable for that. And I also saw this one online and I thought it looked really cool, like an 80s shred machine, like I said. And I've been trying out a lot of different guitars in this price range and even guitars that are more expensive. And this one definitely plays very, very well, like I said, considering the price. So specs wise, what we have is a Nayato or Nyota body, I think that's how you pronounce it, which is pretty close to mahogany, I would guess. And we have on the front, we have a flame maple veneer top. And of course it's a veneer, you know, regarding the price, but it looks really cool in this purple color, which also gives that kind of 80s kind of vibe to it. The neck is roasted maple, I think it's Canadian maple, which has a nice flamed grain. I don't know how well that comes across in the video, but it looks really nice. And the fingerboard is also roasted maple. It has a reversed headstock, which is actually the first time I play a guitar with a, or the first time I own a guitar, I should say, with a reversed headstock, which is, you know, new to me, and I have to, you know, think about it whether I like that or not. But for now, it works great. I'm just not used to having the tuners down here as opposed to, you know, on the upper side. 6 strings. We also have a locking nut since it's a Floyd Rose tremolo guitar, and we have some a string retainer up here as well. 24 stainless steel jumbo frets, which is a really nice addition. I really like stainless steel frets, and you know, my fret level of choice would be jumbo frets, so I'm in the ballpark right there. Another thing that I like aesthetically about this guitar is that there's no fingerboard inlays on the actual fingerboard, so there are no inlays on here. You have the top markers up here, of course, but there are no fingerboard inlays, which is something I really like, you know, for aesthetic purposes. Pickups, I know that these are called Tesla pickups, and I don't know if that is something that Harley Benton makes themselves or if it's a different company. I haven't really read up on that, but they're called Tesla pickups. And I would actually say that the pickups are probably the weakest point, you know, the weakest link of the guitar. So, you know, at some time I will most likely swap them out. But they do a decent job, but I would, you know, probably swap them out since I think they're a little bit muddy in some situations. It has a three-way selector switch, volume, tone, and a little coil switch tab down here so you can switch into single coil mode. And that's basically it. The Floyd Rose tremolo, like I said, I think this is a Floyd Rose 1000 tremolo it's called, and it works great. It's smooth and it keeps the tuning very well. If you saw my other video I did for another Harley Benton guitar, which I think we'll call the SC550, like a single cut Les Paul model. If you haven't watched it, I'll put the link in the description box so you can see it. I was complaining a little bit about the tuning issues, and for that reason I wouldn't bring that guitar with me on a stage, for example. But this guitar I would definitely feel secure bringing on a stage and play, since there are no tuning issues, and it plays really, really great. The neck also is kind of like a modern C profile, I forgot to say that. So it's not one of those, if you're thinking about a shred machine like an Ibanez RG with a wizard neck, this is not really that. This is more close to almost like a Fender style neck, which is really, really comfortable. I actually prefer this neck over the very slim Ibanez RG, but that's, you know, a subjective thing, I guess. So overall, I have to say I'm very pleased with this guitar, and considering the price point, it plays, you know, way better than other more expensive guitars that I've tried in the same style of guitars. I'll leave a link in the description box to so you can read up on some more specs and, you know, find out where you can get one if you should be interested in that. And if you want to hear some sounds, I will refer you to the video I did for Polychrome DSP called Beyond Monochrome. I'll leave a link to that one in the description as well. So there you can hear this guitar in action and all the different tones you can get from it. But for now, thanks for watching, thanks for supporting what I do, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.